Good morning, students. Welcome you all in English session. Today, in the English session, we'll see the second part of the chapter noun. In this, we will study about countable nouns, uncountable nouns, concrete noun, abstract noun, and collective noun. Okay, let's begin with. First of all, we will study about countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Let's look first what is countable nouns. Most nouns in English are countable. We can put a number before them. They have singular and plural forms. Okay, for example, if I say one table or four tables, countable nouns that we can count, any object we can count, that we can say countable nouns. They may be singular or in plural forms. Okay, now let's move further to uncountable nouns. Some nouns are uncountable. We cannot put a number before them. Okay, and they have no plural form. We can say like some water. Okay, we can't use one water or two water, right? We can say I need a little water or some water. We use some water. We do not use a or an before an uncountable noun. We use some or much or little before an uncountable nouns. For example, some water, some luggage, okay, or give me some cheese please. Okay, these are called uncountable nouns, and there are ways to quantify an uncountable noun. We use a measure words or counters to count the uncountable noun. We can say like one glass of water. We can't use I need one water. We can say one glass of water, a measure word, okay, in uncountable words. See, you can, for example, stars. Stars are uncountable, right? Stars, or we can't measure a glass, a cup of milk, right? Milk, we can't measure or we can't count the milk, a glass of milk. Okay, let's have the example. See, an apple, or we can say some apples. In uncountable, there are the examples coffee, milk, money, pasta. We can't that count. Here are more examples. See, countables: eggs, banana, olive, fries, burger, hot dog, apple, carrots, tomatoes, watermelon. These all things we can count. So they are countables. And in uncountables, milk, we can't able to count, right? 1 2 3 ऐसे count कर सकते हैं? No. Next is flour, salt, sugar, jam, meat, rice, honey, tea, and cheese. These all are the examples of uncountable nouns. Next we are going to learn that is concrete nouns. Concrete nouns are nouns that can be identified from any of our five senses. Okay, concrete noun means that we can identify through our five senses. Which are our five senses? Right, that is, you can say touch, see, taste, smell, and hear. These are the five senses. Through these we can identify the concrete noun. Okay, concrete nouns can be proper noun, common noun, collective noun, or a countable noun. Let's see the examples of concrete nouns. See, baby, tree, flowers, water, computer, elephant. See, elephant we can see this is elephant, right? Baby, and tree. We can see and we can assume tree. Flowers, from flowers we can get smell, right? So through sense organ we can identify concrete nouns. What is meant by abstract noun? Now let's look about abstract noun. Abstract noun that can be identified from one of our cannot be identified from one of our five senses, that is touch, taste, see, hear or smell. Again I repeat, abstract noun means name which can neither be seen nor be touched but can be felt is called abstract noun. Abstract noun means we cannot we can see or we can touch but we can feel, that we can call abstract noun. You can see like basically these nouns defines three things, that is idea, quality or state of the mind. Idea is that I have when I get sleep I have idea, that is imagination, but you can't touch. You can feel that imagination but you can't touch, that is called abstract noun. Let's see the few examples of abstract nouns. That is bravery. We can say you are a brave boy, right? Brave is a, you can say feel, you can feel but you can't touch or you can't smell, right? Happiness, love, wealth, anger, talent, childhood, knowledge, health, etc. These are the examples of abstract noun. Next, let's move to the next one, that is that examples that you can see concrete noun and abstract noun. Apple tree, book, that are concrete noun, and love, peace, idea. These are the examples of abstract noun. Love, you can love your parents, right? You can feel that love but you can't touch or you can't hear or you can't smell. Okay, next move on to the collective nouns. Names given to groups of a person, animal and things that form, or you can say that is called collective noun. Collective noun is a word used to name a group of a people, animal or things is called collective nouns. Group, we can give the names to the group of the people or the animals or things, that we can say collective nouns. Let's see the few examples of it. That is an army of soldiers. We can say an army of soldiers, a bevy of girls, a crowd of people. This we have named the groups of the people. Here are some the group of the example, a group of the animals, that is a troop of lion, a herd of cattle, a kindle of kittens, a train of camels, a host of sparrows, a nest of geese. These are named a group of the animals. Okay, that is known as collective nouns. This you can say things, people, a choir of singers, a flock of tourists, a troop of dancers, a class of students, and an army of soldiers. Hope you understood the video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.